Salud. Hey, Kobe Toy, you like that? That's the Breakfast Club, man. Check that shit out. It's one of my favorite movies. What was that, Kobe? Matty Banks, what's up? D-Mac, Elijah. Dalton's up in here. Lucas Allen, Renee, Anise, NJPW Girl, Snallygaster, Christopher Blackshear, Jer9 Gaming, SOS, King T, Chelsea, Anwar, Novaz, D-Mac, Nate, Thomas, Triple J82. You know it, man. We got the delts rocking. You know. CJ White, what's up? Couple Go Maniacs. Couple Go. I've been meaning to thank you. Couple Go Maniacs. You're the one who gave me the idea for Sasha Bianca Iron Woman match at Mania. So thank you. Couple goals. Bobby Clark. Eric. Leno. Rojo for Medi. What's up, everybody? Carlos. Carlos, I see you with that coffee, by the way, man. Salute. Salute to you, Carlos. I know this is not just out of the blue, man. This is early morning on a what the fuck is it? On a weekend. But I didn't have a lot of time today, so I can't do post-edit. So we have to do this live. Because there ain't gonna be no edits later. So I'm glad you guys are joining me, man. Carlos, what's up? SOS, I see you up in here with that two-spot too, man. Why is Sasha and Bianca in a tag team match? You know why. Because this is going to be mediocre booking if it is Sasha versus Bianca at Mania. They're going to go with the tag team, maybe even win the titles, or maybe not win the titles, and they're going to use this tag team as the foundation for beef. When you can just have the best versus the gal that wants to be the best. The story's in their lap. You don't need to play with tag team bullshit. But this is what Vince always rests his head on. So it's what it is, man. You know how it is, SOS. We got to play this stupid. Listen, I'm okay if they don't win the titles Sunday and just let this be organic. If they win the titles, they're going to keep them until about Fastlane for 4 weeks. Then they're going to drop the titles. Sasha's going to have beef with Bianca because they dropped the titles. And that's going to be the storyline. I've just seen it play out so many fucking times. We're done with it, man. We're done. Yeah, Lucas Allen, they're definitely going to fuck it up, man. They already are, man. They're putting them together in a tag team because they don't want to give any creativity to it. They don't want to put the time, the energy, and the effort into it. So now we're going to get Bianca and Sasha in a tag team. Go figure, man. Predictable, to say the least. I just got news too. You guys hear that? Paige is trying to make a comeback, man. She's seeing what Edge has done, and it's really making her think like she wants to come back. I want to go to the chat real quick. Would you guys like to see Paige return, or do you think, listen, it's not worth extra injury, or do you feel like, hey, you know what? It's her life. She's an adult, and I would love to see her back. Yes or no for Paige? Paige is talking about coming back. I heard this. I'm seeing some yeses. A couple of no's already. A lot of no's for her own health. But she is an adult, guys. I mean, you either live a full life or you live a non-full life, but you got a few extra fucking years or some shit. You know, I don't know. It's one of those things where if you're not truly living, what's the fucking point? Just to add extra years to your tally? I see some good yeses, though. Blueprint Nation, I see you up in here, man. What up? Edward Jones is up in here, too. Jer9 Gaming is up in here. Jibril, I see you with that 5-spot coffee, man. Thank you, Jibril. My bigger concern is the fact that Elimination Chamber pay-per-view itself is not finalized. Yeah, BC told you that fucking 2 weeks ago, right? When they didn't have a card at all. And I said, even if they rush the card within 2 shows, you're only going to have 1 week to promote it. Well, they didn't even finalize it in that 1 week. So this week, they're still trying to finalize. They're scrambling to get Asuka a challenger because Lacey Evans might possibly actually be pregnant. And because they didn't have any storyline with Asuka because they were too busy putting a storyline over there with Charlotte, Asuka has nobody. And now they're rushing some weird tag team women's title match. It's weird, man. So yeah, I'm absolutely with you there, Jibril. I have no fucking idea what they honestly think they're going to do Sunday, what anticipation they honestly think they've built. But we're going to go over this show and see if they did. Oh, I got a couple of Christopher Blackshear's in here with a coffee, too, a $4.99. Thank you, Christopher. Good to see you up in here. If last night doesn't tell Vince and the internet dweebs that Roman vs. Edge at Mania is what needs to happen, I don't know how else we can tell them. Dude, the promo alone had me hooked. The spear at the end of the show, we'll go over it. But yeah, man, that's got BC fucking ready to rock with these two, man. For me personally, that's absolutely a dream match. We'll talk more about it. Thank you, Christopher. Mr. Anything for Salinas is up in here. Hopefully little Macho Man and Daisy are doing all right. The two pups. I tried drinking Starbucks like you and my stomach started hurting after 1. BC, my dog, how do you even do 3 or 3 in a day is beyond me. Yeah, I do about 3 Dunkin', 3 Starbucks, and 3 mom and pop shop coffees. So I'm anywhere between 7 and 10 every day. These coffees are no joke too, man. I do regular, I do lattes, I do some fraps sometimes. Thank you, Mr. Anything. Yeah, coffee's not for everybody. It's just how I stay amplified. Thank you, Mr. Anything. J Football Live's up in here, man, with a $1.99. Good to see you up in here, man. Reginald's officially part of the women's division. I know, man. He's over there having matches with Sasha. He's over there having matches in 6-woman schmazzes. I can't even, man, with Reginald. What the fuck is he doing, J Football? I don't know. Vince saw him and said, Yeah, you remind me of a girl. Put him in the women's division. These days, I mean, it's 2021, man. You got fucking... I saw this one story. I don't know if you guys are hearing this. There was somebody who was a boy, and this is high school. He said he transitioned into a female, and he got into their track team, the women's track, and he was blowing away all of the girls' track times. And I'm like, that's cool that he gets to be who, or she gets to be who she feels like she, you know what I mean? I'm not knocking that, but is it really fair to totally wabaka the whole women's track team? I saw several stories afterwards. That one story led to like 20 more that I saw. There's a fine line, man. You know what I mean? Like, is it really fair competition at that point? I don't know, brah. What made me think of that? Oh, yeah, Reginald is up in the women's division now. It's 2021, man. There are no more rules in society. It's just like a free-for-all. It's absolute anarchy. Anarchy, bro. I don't know what's up and what's down, man. There's grown men going into the women's bathroom. I don't know what's going on, man. Thank God I don't have any fucking daughters. Oh, I tell ya, bro. Wabaka Central. Ah. I tell you, man. Anyway, Reginald is in there, dude. Reginald is a part of the women's division. I don't know if it's fair or not, but if you noticed, they tried to toe the line. They only had Reginald in there with Nia, basically. Because they didn't want, and it's okay if the big beast woman is beating up the dude. So we're trying to change the rules of society, but we don't even know the rules yet. Everybody's still tiptoeing around the shit. SOS, I see you with that other 2-spot, man. Paul Heyman and Edge on commentary was pure gold. Yeah, man. One of them is pure gold. You put them together, man, in their chemistry, because there's a love-hate relationship with those two. Yeah. But if we can get them together in the future, SOS, fuck yeah, man. I'm absolutely down. That added a little bit of a layer there. Thanks, SOS. And David Brown, too. I see you with that 2-spot. David Brown, thank you, man, for supporting the channel. I think I got Jibril, Mr. Anything as well. Carlos, I got. Christopher Blackshear, I got. I think I'm caught up on supers. If I miss anybody, guys, I'll get you in the next video. But I think no, I did not. A couple more just came in. Hold on. Eddie with a 2 spot. If you're just joining me, guys, we didn't even go over SmackDown yet. I know it's early morning. Thank you for those that are tuning in, and to the thousands that are going to tune in later, expecting that this was just going to be a regular video. All apologies. I didn't have a lot of time. I can't do post-edit. We got to do this live. There's going to be thousands of people later that are like, what the fuck? I missed it live? So a couple more here. Eddie with a 2 spot. Reginald's been losing some chromosomes. Legit, Eddie. Legit, man. I mean, the dude looks like he's got some talent. I wouldn't mind seeing him mix it up there with the dudes, but Vince just sees him in the women's division. Thank you, Eddie. James Miller with a coffee. 5 spot. Thank you, James Miller. Hell yeah. BC live on my day off. You know it, bro. Impromptu as ever. But we're live, James Miller. Thank you for the coffee, dude. J Football Live's up in here again with a 199. There's over 100 different genders, allegedly. Is that true? Or is that just a joke, J Football? Because I wouldn't doubt it anymore. There probably is 100 genders now in today's society, man. I wonder how many. I don't know. That's probably half joke and half real. J Football Live, thank you. All right, guys, what I want to do... Oh, and real quick. So, yeah, that was the Paige thing. A lot of you guys are saying if she's a... Oh, it's true, bro, says J Football Live. Wow, man. I wouldn't doubt it today, man. I just try to mind my own fucking business, do me, get amplified, whoop that ass. Anybody gets in my way, I snap their fucking neck, we're good. Yeah. I no longer worry about society and all that, man. It's getting too fucking... It's too odd for me. You got everybody fighting over politics and shit. Fuck Donald Trump, right? For 4 years, that's all we heard. We heard anybody's better, right? They get this new dude in the United States. We got a new president. If you think he's any better than Don Trump, I tell you, this guy's already fucking... Oh, my God. He's got people putting their heads through fucking walls. This new guy is fucking just as bad, if not worse. If you didn't like Don Trump, you ain't gonna like this dude. Joseph Biden is his name. Fucking A, help us all. This guy's a fucking joke. Murder Hornets up in here with a 5-spot coffee. I'm late. What I just missed? Nothing. We haven't even gone over the show yet. Although it does have to be quick. I don't have a ton of time. Right now, I'm just shooting the shit with everybody. Murder Hornet, thanks for coming in. War Dog's up in here with a coffee 5-spot. Oh, we live, baby. You know it, War Dog. Impromptu, but you damn right we live. Carlos with another coffee. Salute. Let me have a salute for Carlos. BC, that's having a intergender match without really having it. Exactly, Carlos. Tiptoeing the line, right? Straddling that fucking line, Carlos. No fucking doubt, bro. No fucking doubt. So, I guess what we got is Paige. You guys are okay with that as long as she's cleared. And then I have one more thing, too. Dalton Riley, Joe Biden is shit. Well, I do have to agree with that. The guy is not good. I feel bad, man. The guy's like 125. He was forced to become president, and the guy is waking up. He doesn't even know where the fuck he is. He's got to look at his wife, and he's like, where are we? Where's the garden? No, it's a different garden. This is the White House, Joe. Why did they make me do this? Because they hated Donald Trump so much. And they know they like you. Yes, but I don't know what I'm doing. That's okay. Just go and start wars like we always do. I tell you, man. So here's Seth Rollins. He just issued a statement, guys, to WWE management. So he's really playing up this character. Check this out. This is Seth Rollins' official letter to WWE management this morning. To whom it may concern, I am writing to you to formally express my sincere disappointment and anger in the dishonorable actions of the SmackDown locker room and treatment of this company in regards to my greatly anticipated return last Friday, February 12th. At the behest of this very office, desperate for a true leader and star of my magnitude to help lead SmackDown to new heights, I agreed to return from my personal leave and sacrificed precious moments with my loved ones. I spent considerable time and energy planning this moment that should have been a triumph, an exaltation of a multi-time world champion. Instead, I was met with an embarrassing farce. The disregard and disrespect shown by the SmackDown superstars for shunning my inspiring message must be addressed. While I intend to deal with these patronizing, ungrateful so-called superstars in my own time, I expect the full force of this office to swiftly and forcefully reprimand those who refused to embrace my vision. I await your response and best efforts to make amends for this incident. Sincerely, Seth Rollins. So this dude went all out, bro. This dude went all out. He sent I love it, man. So basically, Rollins is playing anti-establishment to everybody. We'll see. We'll see what it leads to. We'll get to he was in a segment in the first hour. We'll get to that right now, actually. Yeah. Who is that? Are we still talking about Joey Biden? SOS. If you don't vote for Joe Biden, you ain't black. Remember he said that? It's so funny how everybody claimed Don Trump was this big racist, and then Joey Biden is always making racist comments. And he gets let off the hook because he panders to the minorities. It's hilarious to me. Oh, man, I tell you. That's hilarious, brah. Oh, I tell you. Shower Lurker with that 2 spot. I see you up in here. Wasn't Naomi and Lana #1 contenders? Yeah, that should tell you. Well, they were. Oh, wait. Wait, Shower Lurker's right, isn't he? Was he? Wait, wasn't Lana and Naomi the #1 contender? Oh, hold up. Wait a second. Chat. Let's get off Joey Biden for a second. JR9 Gaming, yes. Lucas, yes. What the fuck? Wait, then what the fuck is it? Wait, I didn't even catch that. Did they seriously fuck their own logic? They never even have logic. Did they seriously just totally disregard or forget that shit? Wow. And that's for Sunday, guys. That's not even like they're going to get the next match after Lana and Naomi. Wow, bro. I can't even with Vince McMahon. I can't even. And this is why I say, you guys wonder why I say it's not Bruce Pritchard, it's not fucking Kevin Dunn, it's not Creative Writer 512. The owner of the company is letting this shit slide. At what point do we just blame him? You can't let this slide. Wow, bro. I can't even, but Shower Lurker, thank you for reminding me of that. I wish you kinda didn't. Wow, bro. That's insane, man. Anise is up here with a coffee, $4.99. Why is Sonya not wrestling right now? She was starting to show improvement. I think once the court situation is over, you'll start to see Sonya. I think she wants to come across for the court system that she's in right now, the court case. She wants to come across as, you know, like put together, well-spoken. You know, she doesn't want to be in there like taking people's dome pieces off. And the judge is like, oh yeah, I saw you fucking people up. But yeah, that's probably why, Anise. I can't believe that Lana and, man, that Lana and Naomi thing. Jibril Goodwin with another coffee, 5 spot. Thank you, Jibril. Paige returning. I ain't got a problem with that, but I would want her to compete in NXT. I think that would be a best fit for her, Jibril Goodwin, and also allow her to ease into shit. NXT would be a much better fit. I know they got some incredible talent, but you ain't got to go full throttle 15 matches from the jump. And she can work with the younger talent to work around her as well and still make them look exceptional. Paige is good. She can do that. I agree, Jibril. Absolutely. Unfucking real, man. Wow. J Football Live, another $1.99 up in this bitch. Thank you, J Football. DW Seth, most of them are already in catering, bro. Oh, all of the, like, yeah, I know. He won't have a problem finding the catering crusaders. They're all in the conga line chasing down R-Truth, J Football. That's funny. Shower Lurker with another 2 spot. Also, Kai and Gonzalez got a match March 3rd. Exact, yeah. Is that the title match? because they damn well deserve one. But wow, man, Lana and Naomi just got done dirty. Shower Lurker, thank you again for reminding me of that. And you're right, Kai and Gonzalez, by winning that Dusty Classic, they're going to be up in line, man. You said March 3rd? March 3rd, yeah. What is that? What is that, guys? Oh, that's on the Wednesday edition, yeah. Unique Butterfly up in here. What up? 10 spot, couple of coffees. Unique. Good to see you up in here. Even though Bianca and Sasha have unbelievable chemistry as a team, it is inevitable that they will face each other at Mania. Roman and Edge's tension and chemistry is absolutely magical. I agree with you on both, Unique. Edge and Roman, absolute magic. Dream match for me. Bianca and Sasha, it's inevitable. We just hope that they pull the trig on it, and it is Mania. My problem, Unique Butterfly, is I don't want them in a tag team because it's meaningless. It does nothing. It's trying to add the same old redundant storyline that we've seen so many times that it no longer carries any weight and holds any steam. That's the problem, Unique. But I absolutely agree. Those are two matches that gotta be WrestleMania worthy and bound. Thank you, Unique. Yow! Yeah, Ahmed, Edge and Roman's face-to-face. We're going to get to that for sure. Carlos, another coffee. Salud, Carlos. BC, Sonya may be trying to show Judge that she has been affected so badly by this that she can't even wrestle. Probably, Carlos. But it's all, trust me, Sonya Deville's badass. This is all just it's all orchestrated. The reason she's not wrestling is orchestrated for the whole court system. Trust me. But yeah, Carlos, there's probably many layers to why. But she could be kicking ass right now. For sure. J Football, 199, man. Thanks, brother. DB, not saying Chris Jericho was a LOL moment. Not saying Chris Jericho. I missed it. What was that, J Football? Not saying Chris Jericho. You got to explain, J Football. I might have been into my notes at that point, writing something down. I'm old school, man. Pen, notebook. I don't do any fucking keypads, computers, tablets. Nah, man, I'm old school. What did he not? He said the list instead of Jericho, says Anise. Oh, okay, J Football. Yeah. I saw a reference for that. That's funny, yeah. Orchestrated by D-Bry, obviously. Good point, J Football. That is funny. Ray Hunt with a 5-spot coffee. Sorry I'm late, BC. Hey, we're just getting started, man. We haven't even started going over the show yet. Ray Hunt. We just been shooting the shit, all of us. Sorry I'm late, BC, says Ray Hunt. My question is, what is Vince's issue with always inserting some random person to interrupt a Reigns and Edge promo? Oh, we're going to get to that, man. Last week, Owens. This week, Sammy. Bro, I was not happy. But when it was all said and done, BC was a little bit better off with it. Thank you, Ray Hunt. We'll talk more about that in a second. Papo Jr. What's up, dog? Good to see you up in here with that 2-spot. I'm at work hungover. Luckily, it's a slow day. Listening to the Ant-Man at work, man. I love it. Priorities. Good to have you up in here, Papo. This will be up later if you do have to actually do some work. Thanks, Papo. What is this? Dante Jaron 23 with a 5-spot coffee. Dante, thank you, man. Didn't they just use the tag belts in the Sasha Bailey storyline last year? Ding! That is a check in the correct section, Dante. That's what I mean about redundancy. But BC, you, the AMP unit, we're not allowed to call out logic and common sense. Vince doesn't like that. Forget about it. I tell you, exactly, Dante. No, Pete the Poet, the review hasn't even started yet, but we're about to now, man. We've been shooting this shit. We've been talking about Paige wanting to make a return. Seth Rollins made an official statement to the whole locker room. We read that so far. And let's start this off now. What do you guys say? The show starts off with another epic face-to-face promo between Roman Reigns and Edge. Just like 2 weeks ago when Kevin Owens ruined it, this week Sami Zayn ruins it. Roman and Edge were just heating up, and Sami interrupts, and I was pissed, bro. I was like, come on, man. Get this thing riveting, bro. You don't got to give away the whole fucking kitchen sink. You ain't got to move mountains, but get it started. We don't need Kevin Owens dropping stunners last week. We don't need Sami Zayn cutting a promo within this promo. So I was pissed. Thankfully, Jey Uso was just as pissed, and Uso immediately super kicks the breakfast, lunch, and dinner right out of Sami Zayn. Super kicked his dome piece off. Goodbye, Zayn. So we were right back to just Reigns and Edge. Roman whispers something in Edge's ear. Edge is confused and conflicted, and Roman just walks off. I love this. Plant those seeds, build that intrigue now. Don't wait for after Elimination Chamber. Build it now. Mania is less than 50 days away. Let's get it rocking. There is no more time for waiting. And by the end of the night, Roman was done waiting for Edge's answer. But I love this beginning, man. I really do. Troublous the Bear with that 2-spot. I see you with that coffee, man. Flex that shit, bro. Get it up. Yeah, I'm still fucking bruised from the other day's fucking slapping, bro. I had a fucking big welt, man. It's been a while. Yeah, I got you, Troublous the Bear. Rock it. Pop those fucking belts, bro. I see you, Troublous. Yeah, but that beginning, man, that's what I'm talking about. That's good. Build intrigue. Even though it's slightly, there's a lot more to be desired within this feud and for their show. Build something. Make us give a fuck. That was good. What the fuck did he just whisper in his ear? Why is Edge still not believing in this shit? You gotta believe something's happening before the night goes off the air, man. Before that show goes off. I tell you, man, I like that. Absolutely. And then we went into the first match of the night, which was Apollo versus Shinsuke Nakamura. This was a decent little 5-minute match. I have zero doubt that if they were given 10 minutes, it would have been good. If they were given 15 minutes, it possibly would have been great. But Shinsuke and Apollo was only given 5 minutes, so we were stuck with decent. The finish saw Shinsuke lock in an armbar fruit roll-up, I'm calling it. What the fuck was that called? Does anybody know? In the chat? Because I'm calling it an armbar fruit roll-up. Because he twisted him, got the lock on it, and then it was like a roll-up. It wasn't a tap-out. Apollo could not get his fucking shoulder up. Anybody know? No, we're just calling it fruit roll-up, right, Ahmed? Ultra devastating? It's gymnastics, bro. Yeah, you ain't kidding, SOS. Yeah, we're just going to call it an armbar fruit roll-up. So I'm putting it in the family of fruit roll-ups, even though it's a long lost cousin in the family. But that was an armbar fruit roll-up. So JR9 Gaming, that goes under the fruit roll-up category. You're still keeping track. Thank you. They stopped doing a lot of fruit roll-ups ever since BC's been complaining about it. They pretty much stopped that shit. It's an interesting pinfall for sure, man. At least it wasn't a stereotypical fruit roll-up. Yeah, who said that? John Shannon said spring roll. The armbar spring roll-up, man. 13% on the roll-ups now, JR9. Yeah, that would have been a lot higher if we weren't complaining about that shit. A lot of people after BC for months has been complaining about it, started complaining it too on it. And I think the word's finally gotten back. You got to stop that shit because we're starting to see a lot less of them. Post-match, man. What this set up post-match was actually really good. Apollo completely snapped and he got amplified on Shinsuke and on Big E. He was doing a number on Shinsuke post-match because he was pissed off. And Big E's out there, no fucking shit. Last night was everyone's just like lounging like they're at a fucking tiki bar in Hawaii. Bailey's out there and fucking with no shoes on. You got fucking everybody. He's on a couch lounging. Everybody's just chilling. Big E's out there with no fucking shoes on and he's yelling at Apollo, go to the back. He's yelling at him like he's his kid. Like Big E just went to the tiki bar. He left his kid at home. He called him up, found out that the kid is actually throwing a party. So now he's pissed. When I get home, I'm going to whoop your ass. And he's treating him like he's a 5-year-old. Like, go to the back now. When I get back there, we're going to have words. And Apollo's like, dude, I'm a grown man. What are you fucking saying? Big E turns his back. He takes the steel steps and Apollo wabakas Big E and starts putting a whooping on him. He then throws the steps into the fucking ring and Big E as well. Big E somehow rolls back to the outside. The ref is begging for Apollo to put the steps down. So Apollo's like, I'll put him down. And he throws him on top of Big E outside. And they made the illusion like Big E got hit in his dome piece, bro. It was great. This is the Apollo that I've been waiting for a long time now. I still feel he needs a mouthpiece. He still needs a mouthpiece. He's not quite there in the definitive heel, diabolical type of promos that you're going to need to cut. Not saying he has to do it diabolically like Triple H or methodically, I can speak, like fucking Randy Orton, but he's got to find the middle ground if you're going to be a true, legit, badass heel. So everything else, man, yeah, I'm thinking Paul Heyman too, guys. A couple of you guys said Paul. Somebody did anyway. It's moving fast, but Paul Heyman, I think, would be brilliant with him. But you don't want to stick Paul with everybody that needs a mouthpiece. But, man, this Apollo, guys, I was loving this shit. I really, really was. I was thinking, what are you going to do? Have him turn heel like you tried so many other times with mid-card catering crusaders? And it never works because they never give them a badass heel turn, and they never give them the time of day afterwards. So we've seen a lot of mid-carders try to turn heel, and it falls flat on its face. This was an awesome start. I hope they continue this momentum, because this is the Apollo that can be something in this company. We already know he's got the talent. I don't know, man. This was fucking badass. And they let this thing breathe, man. They really told the story that Big E got fucked up. A segment later, he was being ushered into the ambulance. I love this. I really do, man. And yeah, War Dog, you talk about Otis, and this is what I mean. They've tried to turn so many mid-carders heel, and it falls flat on its face because it's a bad heel turn. And then afterwards, they give it no time or effort. I'm going to get to Otis as a prime example in the second hour, and that'll prove my point. But, fuck, man. I love that Apollo, man. What do you guys think, man? Chat. Yay or nay on the Apollo, man? Did you guys like Apollo's turn? Think it could be a little better? Do you think it's not going to come of anything? Jennifer Pierce, the I can fucking speak clothesline. I tell you, bro. I ever get into the fucking wrestling game again in that ring, you got to call my matches. The de-amplifier! He hit him with the de-amplifier! Yeah, you guys liked it, man. Anise says it was okay. I don't know, man. I thought it was a little better than okay, Anise. For Apollo, it could have been a lot worse. We're about to go over Otis in a second. A lot of you guys liked it, man. I thought it was really fucking done well. The one thing this company does fucking good last night was, I believe, that. I don't think there was anything else good other than, of course, Roman and Edge. But you got to believe they're working their own shit out right now. Yeah, Nate, I agree, man. You said it was fucking great. I thought it was great, too. And I don't say a lot of things in this company is great. That's one of them. 3 fucking heel turns last night, but this was great. Yeah, well, 3. You got Apollo, you got Otis. Who was the third one, SOS? Was there a third one? I think there was only 2 SOS. Oh, Chad. Yeah, SOS. Yeah. Lucas. I forgot about that. They have hurt Chad. Listen, when you are called Shorty G for 9 months, your career is pretty much, it's life support status. I'm not saying you're buried, but you got some work to do. Shorty G. Oh, and Vince McMahon sold this guy that if you allow us to call you Shorty G, we'll push you. This guy called Shorty G, and he got fucked with, brah. Good call, SOA. Yeah, and that was the only one that I can remember that was actually good. Unique butterfly with that coffee. I see you with that 5 spot. The ding dong hello segment was very funny. It reminded me of the APA. Always telling people to go through the cutout door. Yeah, I'm going to get to that, Unique. Let me get to that in the second hour. But thank you for the coffee. I'm definitely going to get to that, Unique. We just started now, guys, for those of you just tuning in. Jibril with that 2 spot. I see. What did Sammy Guevara do? Sorry to go off topic. That's okay, Jibril. Sammy Guevara pissed off TNA, Impact Wrestling, I'm sorry. He was supposed to fly in the night before for a segment. He didn't show up or that early that morning. He didn't show up until a few hours before. So they were pissed off at that. And then he wanted to do some things creatively that Impact Wrestling had other plans for him. So they got pissed off that this AEW talent is coming over and just calling the shots. So Sammy was playing a hot shot, and he felt the wrath of Impact, like Sammy gives a fuck. And I'm hearing now that that's been squashed. AEW has talked with Impact. Sammy has done his apologies. We're all good. So whatever you're hearing, don't be shocked if Sammy shows up on Impact in the future. and they do business in the future because everything is squashed from what I'm hearing. Thank you, Jibril. Larry Lockett's up in here. What up with that coffee? $4.99. Larry, good to see you up in here. What's up, guys? We just chilling, man, talking some pro wrestling. Impromptu on an early Saturday morning, Larry. Thank you for contributing to the channel. And I saw one more, too. Unique Butterflies up in here with another coffee. 5 spot. I am very interested with Apollo's heel character. Big E and Apollo have some chemistry. Yeah, now that there's a story and a character definition that's being played out, now I can get behind Big E and Apollo more. When it was just two faces or just, it's not like Bianca and Sasha, right? You could claim that's a dream match. I don't think any of us were really invested in Big E and Apollo unless there was more substance and more layers to the friction between the two. Now, you can say there's layers. You can say there's substances. You can say there's friction between Big E and Apollo. Absolutely agree, Unique. J Football Live with another $4.99 up in this bitch. J Football 9. It's going fast. I just lost J Football. I got you, dog. $4.99 coffee. I loved how Roman never took his eyes off of Edge. Even with Sammy running his mouth, the intensity in his eyes was fully locked on Edge the whole time. That's what I mean, J Football Live. Goosebumps, baby. Goosebumps. That's what BC grew up on, J Football Live. That's what I try to preach on this channel. And you always have the bitch boy Bradens, the crybaby Karens. Basically, you're so mean. Why are you so mean? It's YouTube. Just talk about the good stuff, basically. WWE is amazing. No, it's not. It actually sucks. I want it to be amazing. This is the type of shit. When you switch someone's character, BC has been saying for years, turn Roman's character heel and you can get this type of work. For 5 years, Vince said, now we're going to get the mixed 50-50 reaction. As long as they're making noise. But Vince, they can make more than just noise. They can, in unison, feel like something is epic. Turn this guy. You put him in there with somebody who can cut promos and actually still go in the ring like Edge. Bro, I told you this was going to blow everything out of the water. You see their promos alone and BC is hooked. I loved it, J Football. I caught that, man. His eyes were locked on Edge. Edge was locked on Roman. It was great, J Football. Absolutely. We'll talk more about that coming up, too. And hold on. All right. Had to correct something myself. Hold on. There's another one here from Jibril. 5 spot coffee. BC, there's something that's missing. Maybe you need a list. That's what it is, man. Yeah. We'll do Jericho's. No, we're going to do BC's. Come Elimination Chamber. Who is that? Jibril? There's going to be a list. It might not be the good, the bad, and the ugly. It might be the bad, the ugly, and the shitty. NJPW girl. I'm taking that one. Thank you, Jibril. Yeah, Apollo, man. I think I got all the supers. I'll get anybody I missed, I'll get in the next one, guys. War Dog. Stop being a meanie. Please, BC. Stop being mean. I came here to stroke the cock of WWE. You're being negative. No, I'm being truthful. That's all. If it comes across as negative and mean, such is life. I won't lose any sleep over it. I assure you. Oh, man. So Apollo and Shinsuke, that heel turn, awesome. We continue on into hour number 1. Thank you guys, by the way. We're almost at 150 on the ups live. That's really cool, man. I just noticed that now. And we made a few people cry too already. I'm loving it, man. This just gets me fucking... You guys are about to hit 150. We're making some people cry. I hate this guy. I hate this YouTuber, BC. Good. 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 Yeah. Good. I'm the boogeyman. Yeah. 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 What are you gonna do? Are you gonna cry for me? I want you to cry. I want you to cry. Yeah. 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 Oh. Ooh, doggy. Now, Seth Rollins. He cuts a promo top of the ramp. He's upset that the locker room ruined his return to SmackDown. I already read his letter to you guys, man. He wrote a letter to everybody in WWE, the whole locker room. And so I thought that was brilliant. I just got wind of that this morning. He's upset that the locker room ruined his return last week by walking out on him, but says he and his message will not be denied. He singles out Cesaro, and I do love the delusion within his character, guys. I don't love the way he came back. I felt it was a flat return. The Rumble, I didn't even know who it was because I don't know his heel music that good. So I thought it was like Jinder Mahal. So that was a lackluster, underwhelming re-debut for Seth Rollins, a comeback at Rumble. And then Friday Night Smackdown, I felt it was a waste. But I love the delusion within his character. He's speaking as if the crowd is on his side, while the entire time Kevin Dunn is jacking up the booze. So there's a conflict within the realm of reality, and that's apparent. So I do like Seth Rollins' trajectory, where that character is going. I do love that, man. Our number one ends with Tamina and Natty defeating the Riot Squad. This was one of the sloppiest, ugliest shitfests I've ever witnessed. The entire match was a botch. Riot Squad, Tamina, and Natty was a full 5-minute botch, if even 5 minutes. Woo! Why would Tamina and Natty win the... I don't... It looks like they're giving Tamina a push. Go figure. It looks like they're giving it... Guys, I'm not even kidding. Natty looked like she didn't even know where she was last night. She was all out of sync and out of sequence. Ruby Riott, that's the worst I've ever seen Ruby Riott. Worst I've ever seen Ruby. Liv was trying to hold it all together. Tamina only performed a couple of moves anyway. Oh, I tell you, brah. I don't know. I really don't know what that was last night. Maybe they were told they were going to get 9 minutes, and right before they went out, they were told they're going to get 4.5. I don't know. But that was bad. That was a bad way to... There's no way to put it, man. And I like Ruby and Liv. That's why I'm trying to think of any words that can, like, soften the blow. There's not. It was a bad match. It was really bad. Go back and watch it. You'll see, man. It was bad. Yeah, Jennifer Pierce. Why isn't Tamina a multi-time champion? Jennifer Pierce is talking about the vid I put up, my last vid. I put it up a couple of days ago, maybe yesterday, I forget. And I just scoured some of the dumbest comments in the pro wrestling community from other message boards and dirt sheets. And one of these dumb fucks actually said, Lana should be a multi-time champion. There's nobody that can match her talent. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, there's somebody who actually has access to a keyboard with those fucking thoughts. Fuck out of here, internet bitch slap, IBS. Knock some sense into these dumb fucks. Oh, I tell ya. Oh, I tell ya. Oh, we are rocking, bro. We are amped. We are amped, brah. SOS, I see you up in here. SOS TDM 617, 2-spot. I missed that alpha male intensity from Roman and Edge. Yeah, man. An actual fucking badass alpha on alpha match. 1-on-1. No schmozzery. 2 people that could go on the mic. 2 people that can get you invested. 2 people that could go in the ring. Me too, brother. We're headed toward 175 on the likes, guys. Live. That's awesome. Our number 2. Oh, hold on. Dave Mealy's up in here with a coffee, $4.99. Thank you, Dave. Lana is today's version of Tori Wilson. And at least, Dave, Tori had some interesting storylines. Like the thing with Dawn Marie and Tori's father at that time was a little bit interesting because we didn't see shit like that before. Tori played it off well, and so did Dawn. And we all loved Al Wilson, the father. So, you know what I mean? At least, Lana's doing these weird fucking... First the lesbian storyline with Liv, then the wedding thing. And then she's doing this, I'm going to go through a table 15 weeks in a row storyline. Bruh, I don't even know. Yeah, but you're right. I would give Tori Wilson even more prestige than that. Thank you, Dave. That's funny. Justin, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you up in here, dude. Appreciate it. J Football Live, 199 spot. Dave, don't disrespect Tori like that, bro. Oh, good old Tori, dude. We love Tori, though. But basically, he is right. You have all the talent that we have today. Sasha, Ember, Asuka, Shayna. You can go on and on. Io Shirai, NXT. But if you had like Tori Wilson and she was being booked like Lana is today, we would be pissed off because look at all the talent. So Dave is correct. But yeah, J Football. We do love our Tori, though, man. She brought some fun back in the day. By the way, you guys just went over 175 in that last minute that I mentioned it. So now we're on our way to 200. You guys fucking rock. Did I start to... Oh, no. Hour number 2, guys. We're going to rock it right now. Hour number 2 kicks off with the return of my favorite new talk show, Ding Dong Hello! Starring Bayley, special guest Shayna Baszler, and She Injures Mouse Girls, Nia Jax. They bash Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair for this whole talk show edition until Reginald interrupts, hits the ring, and sticks up for Sasha. Reggie has something with Sasha going on. Nia is about to knock Reggie's block off. Sasha Banks hits the ring, and Bayley was hilarious. Bayley is screaming, just like she did at Reginald, screaming at Sasha, "Use the door! Use the door, idiot!" Nobody's paying attention to Bayley. I fucking love that, man. There's just the whole ring with just the door in the middle of it, and Bayley is so keen on people using that door. That's the attention to detail within your character that I absolutely love. You can't teach that shit. Bayley really owned that shit. You're on my fucking ding-dong hello. Use the fucking ding-dong so I can say hello. Then Bianca Belair hits the ring, and somehow WWE does WWE things, and we get a 6-person schmaz match. Nia, Shayna, and Bayley versus Sasha, Bianca, and Reginald. Who is that? Ahmed, my whole BC. Yeah. She injures most holes. This was a mess from the jump. This 5-woman, 1-man schmaz match. This was a mess from the jump. Bayley's out there wrestling with no shoes on. Most of the match is just a comedy shtick between Nia Jax and Reginald. And Sasha and Bianca and Baszler are booked like afterthoughts the entire match. This match helped nobody accomplish anything. It was just to set up this fucking tag team match at Elimination Chamber between Nia and Shayna defending the championships, the tag titles, against Bianca and Sasha. That's all this was for. Nobody wants to see that match. It's so fucking rushed. It was rushed within 48 hours. Not even. Who the fuck is going to get pumped about it? Who the fuck is going to know about it until the actual show is on the air and people actually tune into it? You wasted a fucking title match because you rushed the entire event. You rushed these matches. And you didn't even care to pay attention to your own logic, your own details, which was Lana and Naomi just won a match last week to become #1 contenders for those titles. And all of a sudden, they just got booted for Bianca and Naomi. It was Lana and Naomi. How the fuck did they were... When you become a #1 contender, that means you're #1. You don't become a #1 contender and draw the 4th spot. You don't become 4th in line. When you win the lottery, you won the lottery. You don't become the 7th in line to win a $20 bill from that grand prize. You won the whole shebang. You won the lottery. Get in line, please. We got to take care of the 617,000 losers. Everybody gets a 20 spot. You'll get fucking $10 because you won. They won the #1 contenders match. How are they booted to afterwards? And somebody just told me too, was a shower lurker the same, that Gonzalez and Dakota Kai get a shot on the 3rd. So Lana and Naomi is 3rd in line, even though they're #1 contenders. No, I'm not going to let that slide. I don't know how anybody is okay with that. I tell you, man. And this match did nothing for nobody. Reginald pins Jax in non-believable fashion. And that's that. Because Belair and Sasha double drop kicked Reginald onto Nia. And I swear to you guys, check it out, man. Don't take my word for it. Nia just laid there. You could tell. Like she was just like, get this count over with. She just laid there as Reginald, who's a fucking fraction of Nia Jax's entire body, just like, yeah, this is believable. It seemed like time just was stuck still at that moment. That's how non-believable this was. Coffee break before we continue on with the second hour, which is Otis's heel turn. Don't even get me started on this, even though we're going to talk about it now. We need a coffee break. Chat, what do you think about that fucking schmaz with Reginald and fucking Nia? Yeah. Who said that? Lucas. Didn't she kick out, or am I? No, she kicked out after the 3. It was like, it was supposed to be simultaneous, but she was pinned. I agree, JR9, man. Terrible isn't even begin to describe that shit. Unfucking real. This is what they're booking just 2 days before Elimination Chamber. Hold on, I got some supers that came in. I gotta... Who's that? We got Danny Green up in here with a couple of coffees, a 10 spot. What up, Danny? Thanks, brother. Missed Raw and SmackDown. Didn't think I missed much. And then I saw highlights of the Bianca, Sasha, and some dude versus Shayna and Nia Jax. I am surprised that Nia took the pin. Yeah, me too. But it's the only way that they can do the guy on girl thing. It's the only way that Vince can tiptoe around Reginald being in there. Vince did not want Reggie taking out anybody else. He thinks Nia's the beast. So mainstream media, if they were to pick up on it, will be okay with Big Beast Nia taking on a man. So that's why she took that fucking pin. And, yeah, man. I like how you said a lot of people still don't even know who Reginald is because he's just floating around in the women's division. Thank you, Danny Green. I got another 10 spot up. And who's this? 999, Anissa War. Good to see you, Anise. Cesaro is on a nice streak. My pick is for Cesaro to win the Chamber and go on to have a badass match with Roman to get his rightful spotlight, only to have Rollins cost him the match. Your thoughts? Absolutely not. Wait a second. Anise, are you taking Edge away from me at Mania and putting Cesaro in there? No. No. We all love Cesaro. We love Cesaro. That's not a Mania match right now. Cesaro is finally being booked properly. We all love Cesaro. He's one of the best wrestlers in the world. He's finally being booked properly. Let's not rush him in less than 50 days to a fucking Roman storyline. Wait for something bigger for that. When more people care about it. Cesaro shouldn't be taking on Roman at Mania because then I don't want Cesaro losing that match. Edge, at least I can believe, will lose against Roman at Mania. I'm okay with Edge not walking away with the title or walking away with it at Mania against Roman. I don't want to see Cesaro make it that far and then lose it, and I don't want to see Cesaro being... No, not at Mania, man. Down the line, Anise, absolutely. Not at Mania. Anise Saror, $1.99. A follow-up. I was talking about the Chamber match. Yeah, but I'm saying... Hold on, what'd you say? Cesaro's on a nice streak. I picked for Cesaro to win the Chamber. Oh! Because Roman's taking on the winner that night. You're right. But then what do? You can't have Cesaro take the title, right? Oh, hold on. I think you told me what you would do. Get his rightful... Only to have Rollins cost him the match. But then you have to set up Rollins versus Roman before Edge even completes his business with Roman. So it can't happen, Anise. I totally understand where you're coming from, though. I had to kind of pick that apart, guys. Good call, though, Anise. Hey, we're headed toward 200 there, guys. Let's smash that out. Make the crybaby Karens and the bitch boy Bradens totally fucking ball. Look at the bitch boys. There's only 10 of us. Oh my God, they're killing us. There's not enough of us. You got destroyed. The Bradens got destroyed. Oh, fuck. That is awesome. Oh, man. The winners are about to go over 200. Oh, I love seeing people get destroyed. Oh, you know they're crying, brah. They're crying right now, brah. Crying. Fucking Beasley. Everyone likes him. Oh, I love it. That was awesome. We literally are going to hit 200 live, man. We started this thing early morning on a Saturday, brah. Still got fucking a few hundred still catching us live right now. We just hit 2 bills, brah. We just hit 2 bills, brah. Fuck, man. That was great. That was great. You guys rock, brah. Absolutely awesome. Catching that live. Yeah, Anissa War, man. Good ideas, man, but Rollins can't jump in yet. Murder Hornet with that 5 spot. I see you, dog, with that coffee. Rollins versus Cesaro. For Rollins costing Cesaro at Chamber is where I think this booking logic was headed. Rollins versus Cesaro for Rollins costing Cesaro. Oh, because he helped Roman. I kind of got you. I kind of got you now. Because Roman wouldn't be pissed at that because he cost him the... Oh, man. I don't want to see Rollins and Roman together right now, though, man. I don't want either of them helping each other. I understand, though, Anise and Murder Hornet. And it might actually happen because it looks like we're getting Cesaro and Rollins. So that does make sense in that realm. I don't want to see it, but it's probably... You're right. That could happen. No question. I see where you guys are coming from. I think I got everybody in the chat. If I missed anybody super wise, guys, I'll get you in the next vid. Mysterios then defeat Alpha Academy via DQ when Otis didn't get out of the ring on time and decided to give Ray another splash. This was one of those odd, absolutely fucked finishes for WWE, and they do them so frequently, so we're used to it, unfortunately. Post-match, Otis turns heel as Gable instructs him to continue to splash Ray. The entire match was 1 minute long, the finish was horrible in every way, and the post-match Otis heel turn was rushed and didn't feel important. This whole Otis heel turn was botched. Botched by booking. Absolutely botched by booking. You saw that epic heel turn. All right, that's a stretch. A great heel turn by Apollo. It really was. For a mid-carder, a catering crusader, to get that type of time and deliver like he did, that was a great heel turn by Apollo. For a mid-carder, anyway. And then you see Otis's. Come on, brah. Hold on. Clearing up some fucking bullshit up on the chat. All right. We don't accept any fucking bullshit up in here. Unique Butterfly with that 5 spot. I see you. I believe that Roman knows gold when he sees it. He knows that a match with Edge is Mania worthy. No question. Edge knows it. He knows it. Everybody knows it. If you got a brain in your dome piece, you know that's the fucking match. The Rock. Murder Hornet 5 spot. Whatever happens, Rollins and Reigns need never the two shall meet for the entire year. Yeah, at least a fucking year, Murder Hornet. I don't want to see them mixing it up at all. Absolutely not. Thank you, who was that? Unique Butterfly and Murder Hornet for those supers. But yeah, guys, come on, brah. Nah, BC don't need mod. What are you talking about, Pete the Pope? BC needs mods. You guys rock that shit out, and then I fucking boot them. That's all. We don't need fucking mods. We don't need fucking... This is a fucking regime where we're just booting people. You see some of these people, they got like fucking 10 mods. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're doing something wrong if you need 100 fucking mods, brah. What the fuck? My amp unit's the best. Sometimes you get a little fucking... You get somebody who likes to get a little mouthy with you guys. I can easily just boot them. They try to get mouthy with you guys. Boom! You fuck with my amp unit, you're fucking gone. That's an IBS internet bitch slap. We knock you the fuck out of this bitch. You don't fuck with my unit. But you guys are more than worthy of holding your own. When I see it, then I give them the extra boot. Right out of the fucking chat, right out of the unit. I love that shit. Yeah. Yeah. We're going toward 225 on the likes. You ain't kidding, War Dog. The bitch boy Brains are pissed. They pissed. VC's getting the love. Come on, man. Come on. I pressed the dislike. Why is everyone pressing the like? WWE was great last night. Okay, dipshit fucking Dugenheimer. That Otis heel turn was absolute fucking bullshit, man. That heel turn was absolute fucking bullshit with Otis. I feel bad for him. That's all he got. Moving on, man. I don't know. And Gable's an afterthought. Gable's a fucking heel again. He was a heel beef. They don't know what the fuck they're doing with Gable. Gable could have been like the next Kurt Angle, I felt. Otis had a Money in the Bank. It looked like he was going to be pushed to the moon. Then Vince puts a singlet back on him, takes him back to NXT. I guess repackages it, tones him down, de-amplifies him. And now they don't know what they're even doing with Otis. No wonder Vince had him give the fucking briefcase to Miz. Vince just gave up on Otis. Fucking tragic, bro. I just don't understand it. I tell you, man. Hey, Unique, I see you with that coffee. I don't agree with the concept of the black men being manservants, such as the case with Reginald, the big guy with AJ, Orlando Brown with JBL. Oh, yeah, I call him Almost, not Omis, with AJ. Orlando Brown with JBL, etc. Well, Vince loves his stereotypes. You know that, Unique. If you can change Vince, let me know, man. Because we'll all fucking go through that door with you. But totally agree. Mr. Anything for Salinas, a coffee, fast spot. At WrestleMania, Edge versus Drew. Roman versus Bryan, Bianca and Sasha in a tag team, and Asuka versus Charlotte McMahon. How amp are we? Also, I find your Edge and Drew funny. Oh, my back and forth. Yeah. Oh, I thought you were serious, Mr. Anything, at first with that WrestleMania card. Drew McIntyre versus Edge. Roman versus Bryan, Bianca and Sasha in a tag team. I was like, oh no. Asuka versus Charlotte. But yeah, that's probably the card we're gonna get with Vince. And Edge and Drew. Yeah, I love doing that, man. Edges. Drew McIntyre. I like you, Edge. I respect you, but you're coming for my title, and I can't let you do that. Come WrestleMania, I gotta knock your block off. Drew, you don't get it. I respect you, man. I'm looking in your eyes, and this is complete respect. But Drew, I have busted my ass to get back to this spot. Do you honestly think, Drew, I'm gonna let you take away my moment, my spot? This is my culminating moment. No, Edge, you're not understanding. I understand you want a culminating moment. I understand how hard you work. I respect you. Lad, I respect you. But I can't let you take this from me because I promise you, Edge, at WrestleMania, it could just be your last match ever. I'm gonna give you a Claymore, Edge. You ain't gonna give me a Claymore because I'm gonna give you a spear. No, to hell with your spear. I'm gonna give you a Claymore. No, I'm gonna give you a spear and you're gonna like it. I'm not gonna like it. I'm not gonna like anything you give me because it's gonna be a Claymore. Maybe a Claymore times 2. Maybe 3, 4, 5. But it's gonna be a Claymore party. You're not gonna give me a Claymore party because I'm gonna give you a spear bar mitzvah. A bar mitzvah? Neither one of us are... What are you talking about? I'm gonna give you a Claymore now. Well, maybe I'll give you a spear now. Oh, I'm gonna get you with a Claymore right now. Oh, I'm gonna hit you with it. Okay. What the fuck just happened? I could keep going on that, man. Sorry, guys. Thank you, Mr. Anything. Look what you did. What the fuck? What the fuck just happened, man? You get me in the Drew and Edge's promos. If we were to get that match for WrestleMania, that's the promos you'd be getting. You get me started on that, man. Oh, fuck. That's too funny. Hold on. Did I get all the... Mr. Anything. Thanks, brother. Gibro Goodwin with a 10-spot, couple of coffees. My question is, what are they trying to do with Daniel Bryan? Why is he riding Cesaro's coattails? And yet you all want Bryan to main event Mania and they don't know what to do with him. The fuck? Gibro, that's my point. Everybody was gung-ho about Daniel Bryan taking on Roman, and I'm like, the dude was an irrelevancy in all of 2020. He was on a losing streak the beginning of 2021, and we know why. He has a little bit of creative control, and he really wants to push Cesaro. That's why you're seeing Cesaro get all these wins. So that's awesome. I'm glad D-Bry is doing that to a point, but D-Bry is not finished yet. I don't want to see D-Bry become a fucking jobber. And he has not been booked to be in a main event with Roman Reigns at Mania. He just hasn't been. We all love Daniel Bryan, but I'm not going to be forced to feel a way that I did 7 years ago at WrestleMania 30 with the Yes Movement. That's gone. So I agree, Gibril, man, but that's why he's pushing for Cesaro hard, but in the process, he's kind of getting hurt. Thank you, Gibril. I think I got... If I missed any supers, I'll get you in the next vid, guys. You guys are loving that. Well, that's the fucking promo. Am I right, guys? That's Drew and Edge. When you least expect it, I'm going to hit you with a spear, Drew. I promise you. I'm going to give you a Claymore. You could try to hit me whenever I least expect it, but you're gonna get a Claymore even more least expectingly. It's gonna be a Claymore. It's gonna be one for the ages. Edge, you're not looking me in the eyes. You're not understanding. It's a Claymore. And when people get hit with a Claymore, they get up no more. Get up no more with a Claymore. Anyway, Ray Hunt, 5-Spot Coffee. Thanks, Ray. If you just joined us, Ray Hunt's been here. If you're just joining us, you came into a wacky fucking time on this chat, on this live stream. Ray Hunt with a coffee. I just did the same Edge and Drew mock promo with my dad, and he was cracking up. Just goes to show how silly putting them together would be. Yeah, the promo just would be off kilter, bro. It would be so lackadaisical and stupid because they're both faces. You already got Bianca and Sasha potentially happening. Unless they turn one of them heel, that's your face-to-face big match. Edge and Drew does nothing. Edge versus Roman is the only way they can go here. Daniel Bryan hasn't done anything to get a fucking championship match at Mania. Anyway, so I went over Otis's completely fucking horrible heel turn, and then we had the main event, a second six-man schmaz between WWE and AEW. I'm telling you guys right now, I see more six-man schmazes between WWE and AEW in 1 week than I have the entire last 30 years in the industry. AEW does so many six-man schmazes, it puts me to fucking sleep. WWE has ran them into a brick wall. And sometimes it's good action, like this one. This had some good action, but it was so chaotic, I didn't have a moment to care. This one was KO, D-Bry, and Cesaro versus Sami Zayn, Corbin, and Jey Uso. This is the second six-man schmaz of the night. Who won this? Who the fuck? Daniel Bryan picked up the win here, right? He finally heard BC bitching and complaining and moaning and ranting for the past several weeks. Why is this guy on a losing streak? Daniel Bryan should not be in a losing streak. So finally, Daniel Bryan wins a fucking match last night. That was good to see. And then, post-match, BC finally got what he's been waiting for. The start, the official start of Roman and Edge. Everybody was hitting their... It was a finish spot fest where everybody... Owens is hitting a stunner. Uso super kicking somebody. Cesaro's fucking someone up. And Edge gets in the ring because he was on commentary, and he spears somebody. I forgot who the fuck, nor do I care. And he turns around, and Roman is in the ring. Roman spears Edge out of his fucking shoes. Brah, this was fucking good, man. This was good. This was the start of it, because now you have to see the culmination. You can't have Roman spear the shit out of Edge, and Edge is just going to be like, all right, going to find my balls backstage with Adam Pearce. No, Edge is a fucking alpha. He going for that shit, man. He going to find Roman now. He going to finish that shit at Mania with his culminating moment, or so he hopes. That was the official, who was that? Edge speared Jey Uso. So that makes sense that Roman would be right after. Thank you, JR9. So Roman comes in, takes out fucking Edge. The seeds are planted. The intrigue can now be built upon. Finally, man. There's no way they can go anywhere else now with this. I think we're going to have to wait for the Claymore versus the Edge spear. Because it looks like we are going to get Roman and Edge. It looks like Roman Reigns isn't waiting for Edge to make his decision. Roman Reigns took it to Edge last night. There's no more waiting. Mania's less than 50 days. Let's rock, Roman said. Edge earlier in the promo to begin the night said, I already got you rattled, man. I see it in your eyes. And that was Roman saying, you ain't got shit, dog. You know, Edge, oh man, it's only gonna get better, guys. Only gonna get better, baby. That was the fucking spark, the ignition. Now we get to fucking rock. So that in the Apollo turn was the best part of SmackDown last night. Everything else was a shit show. The 6 or 5 women, 1 man schmaz match was a shit show. The tag team women's match with Ruby and Liv versus Natty and Tamina. That was a botched shit show from top to bottom, beginning to end, start to finish. Otis's heel turn in that 1 minute fuck fest tag match was horrendous. You keep going on and on. The show was just that bad. But 2 things last night, man, get you somewhat intrigued for going forward. And that's Apollo's heel turn, and that's Edge in Roman. I loved what I saw at the conclusion of that, man. Very cool. Jibril Goodwin with a 2-spot says, didn't Jey Uso kick Zayn's dome piece off? Yeah, I think Jey kicked off. I don't know. But Edge eventually, I believe, speared Jey, and everybody hit their move, basically. Jibril, you know that. I mean, you saw it. Everybody hit their move. And then at the very end, it was Roman who was standing tall. Last one. Last man standing. Unique Butterfly with a 20 spot up and unique MVP status up in here. Roman can bounce back if he somehow loses the title at Mania. He could become even more diabolical and evil in regaining his title. Such was the case with Triple H. His character was so good, he could always recover. My exact words 2 weeks ago, when this whole thing was a debate about who Edge should take on. Unique, I said, even if Roman loses the title, which I don't personally want to see happen, but if you think he's not going to bounce back from that, not only is he fucking with the highest of levels of confidence right now, not only is he one of the best fucking characters in all of wrestling, but if he's chasing that title and he feels ultra disrespected that it was taken from him, you're only going to get a better Roman Reigns. Like you said, Unique, just like Triple H years back. Absolutely. Mr. Anything with a 2-spot, you, my friend, need to do stand-up comedy with the Claymore accent. Thank you, Mr. Anything. My hands are full, man. I'm pretty busy, and when I got my free time, I like talking pro wrestling with you guys. Thank you, Mr. Anything. That's funny. I think I got if I missed any supers, guys, as I have said, I will get you in the next video. It moves kind of fast. I can't get everybody. That's great. Hold on. There's a couple more uniques in here with another 10. You talk about MVP status up in this bitch. Unique Butterfly, 2 more coffees at a 10 spot. Drew cannot afford to lose his title right now. I don't believe that he could recover like Roman can. He is still just getting his feet wet with his character development. Absolutely, yeah. It's funny how everyone was like, Edge is gonna win the title, and I don't want Roman to drop it, so like he's got to take on Drew. I'm like, Roman can bounce back. Drew needs these victories right now. Drew is still trying to get to the level of Roman, booking-wise, and being seen as such. Let Drew keep his title. I agree, Unique. Jibril, I meant during the Edge and Roman promo. Oh, yeah, Jibril. Yeah, Jey Uso super kicked Sammy. Yep. Absolutely, Jibril. Thank you for that 2-spot. Yeah, you're right. Joey's Adventures with a 5-spot coffee for BC. Let me have a sip, by the way. Ow! That hits a spot, man. They got some fucking new pistachio at Starbucks, man. I've been downing these like water. With the way they're keeping Carmella involved, this is Joey's Adventures without coffee. Thank you, Joey's. With the way they are keeping Carmella involved with the women's title, I think they book a triple threat at Mania so neither Sasha or Bianca take the pin. I bet you, Joey's. That's what I'm thinking, dude. So you have a dream match for many people like BC. Bianca versus Sasha, title on the line. Put them in an Iron Woman match, one of the main events at Mania. I'm cool with it. And instead, watch Vince go, no, I need one of my blonde bombshell brigades in there. Nobody's gonna care about Bianca and Sasha. We need a blonde. And watch him put Carmella in there. And ruin what would be a dream match. He did it at Mania when it should have been Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch. I believe that was a WrestleMania main event. And weeks before, Vince just introduced Charlotte as a third contender for it. No reason. He literally started a Raw and said, Charlotte Flair. And everyone's like, what about her? And he's like, she's going to be in the main event too. And everyone's like, what the fuck? Why? Because it needs a blonde. But yeah, Joey's Adventures. I totally see that too, man. Thank you for the coffee. War Dog up in here with a 5-spot. Not only are the best in the pro wrestling community, but the funniest, truly amplified. War Dog, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the coffee. Good to see you up in here. You know that, man. J Football Live, 199 spot. J Football, you're a rock star, man. BC's thoughts of Balor wanting Randy on NXT. Randy on NXT would be so fun, and then you set up something with him and Karrion Kross. Of course, he would have to be a face. I don't see a heel versus heel with Randy and Karrion doesn't do much, but that matchup fascinates me. Randy on NXT would be amazing. I don't know if Randy would want to do that, but Balor is smart in wanting Randy down there, J Football, and he would be amazing there. For sure. What we got up in here? Anise Sarwar with another coffee 5 spot. What are your thoughts for Asuka for Mania? I wanted Rhea versus Asuka. Damn, Vince, give Asuka some attention. I'm telling you, man, I haven't even got that far, Anise, because I already know what he's doing. He wants Charlotte to take the title from Asuka. Unless I start to see otherwise, that's what it's leading toward. So, Anise, I haven't even gotten that far, man. I would love to see something epic, but you would have to start weeks ago. Ember Moon, who's in NXT right now, would have been great with Asuka. You could have had something really cool if Io was to drop that title beforehand with Io and Asuka, maybe next year's Mania. But there's so many high-level matches on the grandest stage for Asuka, and she's just going to play second fiddle to Charlotte every year at this point. So, Anise, I haven't gotten that far. I haven't even finalized my own personal Mania card. I have about 3 or 4 matches I would do, but I don't get too far anymore. I used to do amplified booking. You guys remember that? I don't do it anymore because this company saddens me with what they actually put out there. My amplified booking blew it out of the water to the point where it's sad to look at what I produced and what they actually produce. So I try not to play fantasy booking too much anymore. Thank you, Anise. Hold on, we got another fucking super in here. James Miller with a 30 spot. We got an MVP up in this bitch. James Miller, you and Unique Butterfly fucking cracking grand slams. James Miller, thank you for that. That's a whole day's worth of coffee, James Miller. I appreciate that, man. No words even need to be spoken. Just showing the love for the channel. The love is going right back to you. Hey, guys, can I, chat, can I get some fire emojis for James Miller and some coffees? James Miller just dropped the channel some huge support. And Unique Butterfly. All of my supers, really. But James Miller and Unique have been really contributing hardcore. Coffee. Thank you, Danny Green. Thank you, Lucas, Pete the Poet. Anise, thank you. Dark Spiral, Brandon, MD Gaming, all you guys. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. That's for you. It's for Unique. That is for James Miller. All my supers, man, showing that love to the channel. I appreciate it. You guys fucking rock, man. Yeah, oh, you guys are fucking awesome. Thank you. Show the love right back to the unit, man. There is no better unit in the wrestling community than right here. Trust me. I've seen them all come and go. Some sticking around. They're not like the Amplified unit, man. This is the best group you could possibly get together. When a bad apple comes, you guys fucking eat them up and I spit them out. We fucking rock them and we kick them out. They're fucking on the curb, fucking licking their wounds. Gabriel Boss, 25 up in this bitch. Or, yeah, we got Ron, 25 up in this bitch. Thank you, Gabriel Boss. Gabriel, Ron, BC. Am I the only one who's sensing that a Sasha heel turn is impending on the road to WrestleMania? What's your take? Possibly. I would rather them just be face versus face. I'm the best. You want to be the best. She's thinking you're the best currently. I am going to be the best after I take that title from you. That's all I need. I don't need them to turn heel. Sasha works best as a heel, so I'm down with it. It does look like because of this tag team situation, Sasha could turn heel. Absolutely. Ron, 25. Thank you. Means a lot, dude. J Football with another $1.99. I like to see Randy in the land of leg slaps. That's what I mean, man. That's why I think it would be interesting. He has put them down so many times. The leg slappers, the gymnasts, the ones that don't sell, the ones that don't do psychology. And here Randy is in that land. I would love to see that, J Football. You're right, dude. Hold on, I think I got... Trying to get everybody, man. This thing's moving pretty fast. Christopher Blackshear's in here with a 20 spot, $19.99. Christopher, thank you, dog. That's several coffees. No reason why I can't break out the 5 and 10 spots. Keep being amped. Christopher, I appreciate that. Salute to Christopher, too. You guys are the best. I kind of feel like this is all because of I did the Claymore impression. Christopher, thanks, dog. It's always just good seeing you up in this bitch. For sure. Hot damn! All right, guys, so what do we do here? Almost an hour and a half we're headed towards. So this was supposed to be quicker because I don't even have time to post-edit, so I got to get the fuck. We got some traveling to do today, man. The next several days, actually. So the next time I talk to you might be the Raw preview. I'm sorry, post-show. No, it's going to be Elimination Chamber post-show. The review, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We'll check it out, man. I'll see you guys either right after the event Sunday night or Monday morning. We'll fucking talk about it. Jer 9 with that 2 spot right before we get off the stream. BC, you are awesome. Great stream. Check you later. Thank you, Jer9 Gaming. Right back at you, dude. My amp unit is the very best. I'll say it time and time again, and I mean it time and time again. Jibril Goodwin with that 5 spot. I got a dream match. RVD versus Apollo Crews. Book it, Jibril. Book it. You got to get it. And even now, I'm talking even though he's not in his prime, I'd still watch RVD versus fucking Apollo. Fuck yeah, I would. I'm with you there, Jibril. Life of Jay, what's up, dude? Good to see you in here. $3.99. Any news on Jimmy Uso's return? Nothing. Jay Uso's been around. Naomi's here. Jimmy's still out there. I'm expecting Jimmy Uso to help Roman Sunday night at the Chamber. The same thing I thought he was going to do at Rumble. Life of Jay, I expect Jimmy to be there at Elimination Chamber. We'll see. We'll see, man. Thank you, Life of Jay. Danny Green with a 10 spot right before we end the stream. When is the Elimination Chamber? I know I've not paid much attention to WWE, but why do I get the feeling that it's not worth watching? Because it probably isn't, Danny Green. All you got to watch afterwards is BC's review, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I'll catch you up to speed, and I'll let you know if it was damn good, go and watch it, or you did yourself a favor by doing anything in the world other than watching it. Danny Green, thank you for those coffees. You know that, bro. Anise, right at the last second. $1.99 spot. What a coffee. Winter Storm crushed Texas. You kept me amped. Anise, hopefully you guys are all good down there in Texas, man. We were getting wall up north as well. We have gotten, I told you guys in the last video, man, we got more inches in February than Big Dick Johnson ever could wish to imagine to have. You guys saw that last video I put up, right? You know what I'm talking about, man. We had a lot of fun in that vid, by the way. Thank you guys for enjoying that. We did something new. I picked some of the dumbest comments in the pro wrestling community, and we rocked it. We talked about it, and it seemed like a lot of you guys gave it a chance and loved it, and we'll probably do one in the future. But yeah, Big Dick Johnson made an appearance in that. Oh, boy. Yeah. Hopefully you didn't eat beforehand. Everything probably came up. But yeah, hopefully Anise, all you guys are good in Texas now, man. I'm hearing a lot of you guys are getting power back on. So that's cool, man. Very cool. J Football Live, $1.99 BC. How many fruit roll-ups this Sunday? I'm going to say... I was going to say none because it's a pay-per-view, but this company is so bad. I'm going to say one. I'm going to say you're going to get one. J Football Live. Put a pin in that, stick a pin in it, and we'll revisit it later. Oh, man. Dustin Pallon, 2 spot. Dustin, thought the stream just started, but it's coming to an end for this stream, Dustin. But I'm gonna have it up on the channel, so go back, check it out, and we'll do another live stream hopefully next week at some point, maybe even for the Good, Bad, and Ugly. You never know. But thank you, Dustin, for at least catching some of this and contributing to the channel. Means a lot. Oh yeah, Danny Green, I forgot to tell you, you asked when is the Elimination Chamber. It's this Sunday. Yeah, just a few weeks after the Rumble, just a few weeks before Fastlane, in less than 50 days from WrestleMania, and they're stuffing the Elimination Chamber in. Unfucking real, Danny Green. I think I got everybody. Yeah, I say one fruit roll-up, J Football. We'll see, man. Tell you that much. All right, guys. We'll check you, man. Thank you for the hundreds that caught this live, for the over 250. Wow, I didn't even see when that happened. We went over 250 on the likes, guys. Totally rocked the bitch boy Bradens. You know they're crying. And I love it. I love it, man. When we can make bitch boy Bradens cry. There's nothing better. And you guys did that. That wasn't even the amp, man. That was the amp unit just making them fucking hurl and crying tears. The tear buckets being passed around. Much love, guys. Over 250. We're headed toward 275. Even though we're just shooting the shit, we still got 250 in the fucking chat up front. You guys are fucking amazing, man. Salute to all you guys, and we'll do it again next week. Elimination Chamber, don't forget, if you do want to watch it, it's tomorrow night. Yeah, it's so bad we didn't even have to do a preview video because the company doesn't even know what they're putting out there. We'll check you guys. JR9, Tembi, Blueprint Nation, James Miller, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Edward Jones, Pete the Poet, Chelsea Elaine, Anis War, Lucas Allen, Ahmed Yusuf, Warrior Nation, SOS TDM, War Dog, Danny Green, J Football Live. Thanks, dude. John Shannon. Messiah. Check you. Messiah Timmons. Christopher Blackshear. Check you leader. Shiraz. Iron Riaz. So I can do the Vince voice now. Hey, where's Carlos up in here? Carlos have to take off for a little bit? Couple goal maniacs. Cornelius. Damage 400. Anwar Wallace. Jaron, I'm glad you like that, the Scottish accent, my man. Cornelius, check you. Notorious Nikki Smith. Notorious Nikki Smith will check you. James Miller, again, man. Can't thank you enough for that contribution. Eddie, Antoine. Laura, we'll check you. Again, Carlos, I missed you, maybe you had something to take care of, but much love, dude. I got Blueprint Nation up in this bitch. Robert Hurt. SOS I got. Jennifer Pierce was up in here earlier. I think they took off maybe too. Where's Vicky Hess? Veron's John's up in here. We'll check you. DeMonte. Derek will check you. Mr. Anything. Thanks for the contribution. We'll check you. All right, I can't get everybody. I gotta fucking go. We'll be here all fucking day. But everybody, all my amp unit, thank you for over 250 in the how you doings. Thank you for the fucking hundreds that caught it live. To the thousands of you that are gonna check this review out throughout the day. Thank you for catching the vid. We had to do it live because I couldn't do post-edit. I didn't have a ton of time. Post-edit takes a while sometimes when I'm on the road. And I just don't, there's a lot of driving that has to be done. So, much love. Hey, JDE, 5 spot right at the end there with a coffee. Thank you, JDE. What at it, bro? Unpopular opinion. I think people rely too much on Sasha being a heel, and it would lead to a predictable story with Bianca. I agree, JDE. I was just talking about that, actually. I'm okay with it because she is better as a heel, but I don't want to see that. Mania needs to be two faces with them two. I'm the best. She wants to be the best. Let's see who fucking wins this bitch. Let's just have a classic. Give them at least 25 minutes. I want to see an Iron Woman match. I want to see them have 60 minutes. I doubt Vince would do that. He would only give them a half an hour, but I'll watch it. So JDE, I'm absolutely with you, man. I agree the same sentiment. Absolutely. All right, guys. We'll check you, man. Much love and respect. Thank you to everybody that contributed to the channel, man. And thank you for rocking out and getting amplified with BC. If I was too amplified at any time during this review, I do not apologize. This was me on my best behavior. Trust me. Now I'm gonna down this shit and wreak fucking havoc on the world. Check your leader. Any super chats that I missed, if I did, I'll get you in the next video, I assure you. Just moved too fast. There were so many. You guys absolutely rocked it. Check you guys. Yow!